Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhana Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yamunatira Yamunatira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhana Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Jamunatira Yamunatira Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Jai Prabhupada Jai Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Hari Gora, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Jai Guru. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Astutra Satsasisima Divine Grace ISKCON Pandacharya Jagadguru Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Astutra Satsasisima Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Anant Guru Vaishnavrinda Amacharya Srila Haridasa प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोपीनाथ श्याम को राधा कुंड गिरिधर धाम की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गंजेश माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। इताई गौर प्रेमानंद। All glories are assembled devotees. All glories are assembled devotees. All glories are assembled devotees. Glories to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Bhakti Tirtha Swami. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudire Nashta Prayasa Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtigi Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunnitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Papadakam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Pitam Tam Sajiva Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijasitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Shri Visakham He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapati Gopisa Gopika Aptakanchana Govingi Adi Bhavishwari Yusamani Sukhi Devi Pranamani Haripriya Panchakal Pataru Yascha Kripa Sundivya Vacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki Hare Krishna. Continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5. Lord accept these teachings. Text number 3. Parabhavastavad abudha jatu. Sorry. Oh, I jump. I like that verse. So I jump. Okay. Text 3. Yeva maise kritaso hridarata. Yeva maise kritaso hridarata. Jani sudeham bara baratikesu. Jani sudeham bara baratikesu. Girihesu jayatmaja ratimadsu. Girihesu yatmaja ratimadsu. Na priti yukta yadavara tataschalu. Na priti yukta javat arataschaluki. Yeva maise kritaso hridarata. Jani sudeham varavartikesu. Grihesu jayatmaja ratimadsu. Na priti yokta javatarataschaluki. Grihesu jayatmaja ratimadsu. Na priti yokta yadavarataschaluki. Yeva maise kritaso hridarata. Ganesu Deham Bharati-kesu. Dehesu Jayadmajarati Matsu. What is this? Maise Krita Saurata Ganesu Deham Bharati-kesu. Dehesu Jayadmajarati Matsu. Maise Krita Saurata Ganesu Deham Bharati-kesu. Dehesu Jayadmajarati Matsu. Maise Krita Saurata Ganesu Deham Bharati-kesu. Dehesu Jayadmajarati Matsu. Yea, those who were or may unto me, ye say, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kritaso Hrida Arataha, very eager to develop love in a relationship of Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, or Madhurya, Janesu to people, Dihambara Vartikesu, who are interested only in maintaining the body, not in spiritual salvation. Grihesu to the home, Jaya, wife, Adamaja, children, Rati, wealth of friends, Matsu, consisting of Na, not, Priti Yokta, very attached, Yavat Arata, who live by collecting only as much as required, Cha, and Loke, in the material world. Translation and purport by Divine Justice Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Those who are interested in reviving Krishna consciousness and increasing their love of Godhead do not like to do anything that is not related to Krishna. They are not interested in mingling with people who are busy maintaining their bodies, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. They are not attached to their homes, although they may be householders. Nor are they attached to wives, children, friends, or wealth. At the same time, they are not indifferent to the execution of their duties. Such people are interested in collecting only enough money to keep the body and soul together. Purport. Whether he is an impersonalist or a devotee, one who is actually interested in advancing spiritually should not mingle with those who are simply interested in maintaining the body by means of the so-called advancement of civilization. Those who are interested in spiritual life should not be attached to homely comforts in the company of wives, children, friends, and so forth. Even if one is a grihasta and has to earn his livelihood, he should be satisfied by collecting only enough money to maintain body and soul together. One should not have more than that, no less than that. As indicated in herein, a householder should endeavor to earn money for the execution of Bhakti Yoga, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnus, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atmani Vedanam. A householder should lead such a life that he get full opportunity to hear and chant. He should worship the deity at home, observe festivals, invite friends in, and give them prasad. A householder should earn money for this purpose, not for sense gratification. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text number 3, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5, entitled Lord Sabdev's Teachings. Hare Krishna. So, Lord Sabdev is giving this powerful teaching. Maise Krita Sohrida Artha. A person who is interested in Isa, the personality of Godhead, a person who wants to go back to Godhead. Our activities, our lifestyle is described here by Lord Sabdev. Our lifestyle is given. And a lifestyle for those who are not interested in going back on battle is also given. 2 parts are given. So we make our choice where we want to go. This is how liberal Krishna is. Krishna is so liberal, so friendly, so accommodating, as giving the path for us to choose. Ise Krita Suhridartha. Those are very eager to develop pure love for Krishna. In any of the 5 relationships, the primary one, the primary relationship, either it is Dasya, Sakya, Varsalya, or Madhurya. We have our activities. Our activities is that everything we want to do, everything we have to do, either as a householder who has a house to maintain. Householder means there's a wife in the house. And there is a need for maintenance. And the wife is called Sri because he will expand, he will multiply. That is expected. Of course, these days, people are changing things, which is the contamination of the conditioned soul. See how beautifully the Dev has given, and Srila Prabhupada has explained everything very nicely. There are some whimsical people who deliberately always try to step out the scriptural injunction. And they are very nicely describing about Gita. Jaha Sastra Vidim Ursulja Portate Kama Karta. We are not hearing. We are not hearing. Those who hear will never have difficulty in this world. We will have a peaceful and successful life now and hearing after. Those who hears. Those who do not hear, we are going to act karma karta whimsically. And the result, Krishna mentioned, those who did not follow the scriptural injunction, those who sastra bizdim, those who give up scriptural injunction, which does not follow what the scriptures are teaching, now has to come. We are singing it every day. Now has to come. Where is the happiness? Where? And how can we get happiness? There's a market here in India, you buy happiness. We have the market. Even if you have the money. You can have the money, but you have the market. There's no market here. Why? Why there is no market for happiness? Happiness cannot be manufactured by conditioned souls. It is Krishna's property. The Krishna holds it. And Krishna will give it only to those obedient to him. Isa. Isa means one who has control over everything. He has control over everything. Everything that is Isa. Nothing controls him. He has control over everything. We should hear to understand the position of Isa. Then we'll follow. If you don't follow, now has to come. That is already defined. Krishna already defined that. And we're seeing how things are going. Every day we're seeing how things are going in the material world. They are not going in the right direction. One, that is the nature of Kali Yuga. Two, because Kali Yuga means what? Disobedient children who are going to act whimsically, not following what the scriptures say. We'll have problem. Now, Paramgati, no destination, the supreme destination. There's no supreme destination. Not Siddhim, because they no perfection. In other words, only those who follow the scripture will attain perfection and be very happy and also attain the supreme destination. Why? This is the guide. This is the guide. Yesterday we mentioned is a mirror to see the heart. You want to see the heart. How dirty or how clean the heart is. This is the scripture. And you see, everything is perfectly designed. Those who are interested in reviving Christian consciousness and increasing their love for Godhead, what did they do? They do not like to do anything that is not related to Krishna. In other words, a devotee is careful to see if what we are going to do is approved in the scripture, approved by the sadhu, is approved by Lord Krishna. A devotee will never do anything which will not please Krishna. In other words, everything, all the activities of devotees are centered within Krishna. If Krishna is not there, devotees are not there. Devotees are there only if Krishna is there. If Krishna is not there, devotees are not there. They are not there. They are there only if Krishna is there. Means devotees select what you have to do. A devotee check what I'm going to do now. Will it please Krishna? What I'm going to know, I may like it, but will Krishna be happy that I do this? This is a difference. A devotee does not just jump into anything. They calculate what is the merit, what is the demerit. The devotee will look at it very carefully. That is the activity or the nature of an intelligent person. An intelligent person calculates, if I do this, what's my gain? What will I gain from this? Krishna told his father the same thing. My dear father, those who do things in ignorance are miserable. They're not happy. I don't want you to act whimsically and suffer. You're my father. So I'm asking you questions. You're keeping quiet. Answer me my questions. I don't want to see you in anxiety. If you do things in goodness, you'll be happy. If you do things in ignorance, you'll suffer. The paths are clearly defined. They are not interested in mingling with people who are busy maintaining their bodies. Devotees select who is their friend. Who is their friend? Who is my friend? Whom should I keep as friend? Is a devotee is interested in Krishna? If the answer is yes, a devotee will associate. Or we want to make them devotees of Krishna. That's the only basis of our relationship association. They are devotees, or we want to make them devotees. Then we associate. Outside that, there's no relationship. One day I was hearing one Christian. He was boasting. I don't have a friend who is not a Christian. So we should take the same vow. I should never have a friend who is not a devotee of Krishna. Never. Is it not true? What is the reason for association? What is it? Friends means what? What is friends? One who cares for me, not my body, or not what he gets from me. One who really cares for my soul, that will not allow me to do anything wrong. That's a friend. We don't see that in the material world. What we see in the material world is a person who facilitates my false ego. A person who want me to stay longer in the material world. We call them friends. But a friend is one who wants to do whatever it takes to help us to get out of material resistance. That's a friend. So that is Krishna. Krishna does things which will help us to get out of the material world at our own dislike. At our dislike. That is Krishna. Krishna will never act like demigods. Demigods, they are not our friends. They don't care. We are disturbance to the demigods. So for their freedom, whatever he asks them, take, go away. And Krishna does not do like that. Krishna said, I will give you and I will remain with you so that whatever you have remains inexhaustible. Because that is Krishna nature. Demigods are not inexhaustible. Only Krishna is inexhaustible. Therefore, devotees select their friends. The best friend is Krishna. And Krishna is pure devotees. They will never encourage our sense gratification. They will discourage our sense gratification. They will encourage our Krishna consciousness. That's a devotee. That's a friend. That's a friend. So a devotee does not mingle. A devotee select. Rupa Goswami said the same thing. We should not be interested in people who have no interest in Krishna consciousness. We should not associate with them. People who have no interest in Christian consciousness. We shouldn't associate with them. The only way we can associate with them is to try to make them devotees. Apart from that, we have no reason to associate. Therefore, those who have no interest in Christian consciousness and they're not interested to hear a topic about the Christian should be rejected. Should be rejected. Madhyam Bhakta does that. Madhyam Bhakta. He look at people carefully. Supreme Personality of Godhead, he worship what he love. Devotees of Krishna, he makes friendship with them. The neophyte, he show compassion by guiding them in the Krishna consciousness. And those who are atheists, avowed and even covered atheists, they avoid them without regret. It is not an offense to avoid those who are not interested in Christian consciousness. Why? They will become offensive if you try to force them to become Christian conscious. They will be offensive. So they should be left alone to their karma until they get sufficient purification by suffering. Then they will have interest in Christian consciousness. Yesterday I had something from Miss Solanus back to child marriage. A girl trying to distribute books, so she gave Bhagavad Gita to one man, and the man became very, very angry. That's the demons are. The demon doesn't want to see Krishna. Why do you remind me of my enemy? Here in Kasipo. You know? The Ramoni chanted Vishnu. Why you Vishnu? No, I want to kill. Why are you talking about Vishnu? I want to hear about Vishnu. That's demonic nature. So this devotee girl, so Kasipo's associate. So she gave him a book. Why do you give me Krishna? Why do you remind me about Krishna? She pushed the girl out of the train. The girl got injured. Fortunately, Krishna protected her, that she got cured. But she continued with her devotional service. But this man did not. He went and kept the book in his shelf. And the reaction of the sinful activity started taking place in his life. So many bad things started happening to him. The wife died, the children died, he lost the business. He was terrible anxiety. Suffering. As he was suffering, then he was thinking what to do. As he was thinking, his eye went to the cell and he saw that book. He took it. When he opened, those who are interested in reviving Christian consciousness and increasing their love for Godhead do not like to do anything that is not related to Krishna. That is what I'm doing. So Krishna is talking to me. Then he remembered the person who gave him that book. He started searching and he saw the address. He went to the temple and he met the temple president. He started begging, kneeling down, begging, please, forgive me. The temple president didn't know why he was begging, because he was in a suit. He's a banker, so he's in a suit. Generally, people who have position are not gentle people. So when the president saw him like that, kneeling down, so a gentle person, like a so-called gentle person, he immediately, no problem. He did not know what the man did, that is kneeling down, begging. It's a lesson. Because I have a Christian background. we commit sin and go and beg somebody else to forgive us our sin. The person I committed the sin to, I don't go to him. I go to somebody else and beg. How would that person feel? What the person would feel? Will he feel the pain the person I offended feels? No. See, very easy for the person to say, oh, I forgive you. It's finished. So the Tamil person, he didn't know what the man did to the girl. He didn't know that it's the man who threw that his devotee out of the train that she got injured. He didn't know. See, he said, it's okay, no problem. When the man started coming to temple and he came for one festival and he saw that girl, he started to cry. He was crying. He was crying. He was begging. It is then they got to realize that is a man who had injured that girl. What is her offense? That she was disputing Krishna. That is her offense. Like Prahlad Maharaj, what is his offense? Preaching Krishna consciousness. Jesus, what is his offense? He teaching Krishna consciousness. Haridas Sakura, what is his offense? Teaching Krishna consciousness, begging people to get free from suffering. We are so ungrateful that we're not happy. Instead, we attack those who want to help us. This is our nature in the material world. And we have done that many times. Many people. So the man started to beg. He begged. The girl forgave. Then other devotees got to know what he did. The reaction of attacking a devotee is very, very dangerous. In her case, she is not a pure devotee, but it's a devotee. She's a devotee. The reaction came immediately upon him. He suffered. He lost many things because he offended a devotee. But she's fortunate that he got rectified by coming to Krishna. So those who are inimical to Krishna should be avoided to be offensive. But we wouldn't know who is offensive until we approach them. Then we can know those who are interested and those who are not interested. In her case, she was neutral. So she didn't force him. But the sight of a devotee is a threat to non-devotee who are criminal-minded. Therefore, they attack. So devotees, they are careful not to associate with those who are not interested in Christian consciousness. Once they are identified, we leave them to their fate. Let them suffer. Like this man, he suffered the loss of so many of his family members because of offense he committed. And that brought him to Krishna consciousness, which he accepted, and eventually he became a devotee. So we select our activities as a householder. If one is a grihastha and has to earn his livelihood, that is fine. That is fine. We should. A householder should not whimsically behave in the name of relaxation. The wife is telling her husband, I need a sari. You are not the body. You should be renounced. Control your senses. That is dangerous philosophy. Whimsical. You know the message? You know what the man is telling the wife to do? Go and meet another man. Don't disturb me. That is the message. That is whimsical. It is our responsibility to take care. But we should take care honestly. Our chariots, they did this perfectly. Most of our chariots were married. Sister Bhakti didn't renounce until when he was just about to disappear. Then he started pretending to be lame. He did that because it was about for him to disappear. He was not lame, but he was pretending. So people would not come and disturb him. But he didn't take sannyas. He didn't take. But he's a Paramahamsa. He's a Paramahamsa in the household ashram. In household ashram, we have Paramahamsas also. Srila Gorkishada Babaji Maharaj, Paramahamsa. It's about to not Thakura, Paramahamsa. Not in a sannyas ashram, in the household ashram. The principle is this. This is the principle. A honest householder in Canto 7, Dr. Muni is teaching, one should earn a livelihood honestly. With that money, it should use to serve Krishna and devotees and deities. Honestly, not duplicitous way. Honestly. He should be satisfied by collecting only enough money to maintain body and soul together. In this way, we will have the peace of mind to understand Krishna. Excessive anxiety over getting money or anxiety over taking care of this body takes away our time for Krishna consciousness. Bhakti Natakura himself, he said, one should have money so that we don't become money conscious. If you have no money, you want to do japa, what will be chanting? Money, money, money. Not Hare Krishna, it's money. So Bhakti Natakura is teaching, one should have money so don't become money conscious. And at the same time, he's teaching, in the process of looking for money, we should know our limit. We shouldn't engage in ugra karma, horrible activity in the name of making money to maintain the family. Out of false ego, I'm the breadwinner of my family. That is false ego. It's not a breadwinner. It is false ego. Because it is Krishna who is maintaining everyone, not we. We are simply the instrument. We are simply the instrument. Who is maintaining is Krishna. We can work so hard. If you look very carefully, those who work harder, they are not the richest people. Is it not? They are not. People are pulling rickshaw, truck the whole day. What do they eat? What do they eat? Khichdi. But someone is staying in office, air-conditioned office with a computer, making billions. Is it not? Especially these days. You make your money right in the home. You don't have to go to the street. But people who are running the street, keeping the street very busy, they are not the richest people. They are not the happiest people. So, breaking our head to commit sins just for maintaining the body is 100% useless and not necessary. One should not have more than that, no less than that. It should be enough to take care of the body and have time for Krishna consciousness. As indicated herein, a householder should endeavor to earn money for the execution of Bhakti Yoga. That's what we need. A householder should lead such a life that he get a full opportunity to hear and chant. So invite devotees to come to the house and speak Bhagavatam. That is the duty of a household. He should worship the deity at home, observe festivals, invite friends in, and give them prasad. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does this every day. Sri Prabhupada's father does this every day. There's no day Sri Prabhupada's father will not go to the street to invite sadhu to the house and feed them very nicely. And after that, he will beg them, please, give blessing to my son to become Srimati Radharani's devotee. Every single day he does this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he does this every day as a perfect teacher, a householder. He will bring people every day to the house. One day he brought 20 sannyasis to the house. But as he was inside, there's no food in the house. Now I brought 20 sannyasis. How am I going to feed them? But before then, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has made arrangement that if all the necessary food items were already there in the kitchen. He didn't know. As soon as they came, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's wife entered the kitchen and prepared prasadam. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally served them. Personally, he served them the prasadam to their full satisfaction. So Vrindavan Das Thakur said, this is hospitality. One is considered hospitable. One is considered charitable if you can invite sadhus to the house and feed them very nicely according to one's means. It's according to one's means. It is not above our means. We should not plan more than our put us in anxiety unnecessarily. According to our means, you serve them from the heart. Yesterday we saw that village. One lady, she came and gave the nations what her heart. She was feeling very happy and satisfied. Yes, I give something to the devotees. She was happy because she did something just auspicious. She gave her pleasure. She was satisfied. She was not looking for anything else. She was satisfied. That's how we should act. To have chance to practice Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Any comment or questions? Hare Krishna.
The people who have the mentality that they want to work till their last breath, for them the month is worship. So what should we give them the answer regarding this because they are not able to?
Which scriptures say work is the demigod, the deity for it? Which scripture say? Which scripture say that?
I actually told this person this thing. From where did you get this? I asked him this question. Then that person told me that I saw it in the Guru Granth Sahib Guru is saying it. Actually this Guru Granth Sahib is Sikhism. So he says he told me this.
And the Guru said, but which scripture? That's what the Guru said. What he will say it will correspond with the scripture. And which scripture say that? He didn't ask his Guru like that because he's a fool. He's a blind follower. He's not allowed in spiritual life. Blind following is useless. And that is the implication. That one would do things which are not authorized. And there's no perfection. So that is not correct. So for a person like that who does not even have intelligence to understand, he has to ask his guru or her guru like that. For such a person, and they cannot understand anything, the only thing we have to do to help them, prasad. Give them prasad. After taking prasad for some time, you get purified. Then you develop intelligence to come and understand that work should be done for Vishnu, not otherwise. We are authorized to work only for Vishnu. That's what Bhagavad Gita said. And in the Bhagavatam, the first canto, Sutta Goswami is telling, he said yes to Namisharya. Although the scripture has prescribed an occupation for us as human beings, we have occupation which is prescribed in the scripture. Sutta Goswami says still we shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. Only if by doing that, it will help us to develop love for Krishna. That's the qualification we have to do it. Even though the scripture prescribes it, it's not sufficient for us to do. We should do it in such a way that it will get us purified and help us to become lovers of Krishna. Otherwise, we shouldn't do it. All right?
You were speaking about the devotees. So, but when we start working or we do some services, there are devotees who are envious of being competitive. So, in that regard, how do we handle such devotees when we are doing services to Krishna?
Envious people, they are ordinary people, not devotees. So they are said to be unfortunate because you cannot time them. One can change a snake, but envious person cannot be changed. Therefore, just do your service for the time you have to be together. As soon as you finish your service, give up that association. Don't stay long with the person. The people who are envious, person is envious. The only thing you have to bring that will bring both of you together is the service. As soon as you finish your service, disappear. Don't stay there with the person. Because envious people will always do something to hurt you. They will always do something to hurt you. They're not happy with your success. You cannot preach to them. You cannot change them. Do your duty and go away. Don't stay with envious people. Why? They will hurt you. They will make you miserable if you are not strong. They will make you miserable. Just like fault finders. They are the same. Fault finders, envious people. Kavi Kanapura Goswami said, fault finders, wherever they are, they will make the place very nasty for everybody. They will make everybody unhappy. Envious people, they will give you anxiety. Whatever you do, they will not be happy with it. They will make sure they put in anxiety. If you are not careful, they will be very happy because that is their nature, to put in anxiety, and then they feel happy. They will not be happy to see you happy. So they will make sure they create a situation that you become disturbed, restless, and frustrated. Then they feel happy. They feel happy. And because they're not happy to see your progress. You have something which I feel supposed to belong to me, but you have it. So I'm envious of that. It's the foundation for envy. What you have actually should be for me, not for you. But here you have it, I don't have it. Envy. That is very, very dangerous. Very As a people, we should try to avoid always envious people and forefathers. We should not associate with them. And proper use the word in Chitachachambit. Upeksha. Upeksha means neglect, reject, abandon. Upeksha. So, should not associate. Should be avoided. Should be avoided. As in Chitachachambit. Right? Hare Krishna.
In addition to the question, Maharaj, many times in ourselves we see that our thought, envious thoughts and our finding thoughts, they try to disturb us in Krishna consciousness. Then how to handle or what to do in that situation?
That is one of the reasons why we should be grateful to Krishna. Yesterday we were talking about being grateful to Krishna. If we are grateful, we will appreciate. If you're not grateful, you will not appreciate. Why appreciation? Appreciation, if I'm grateful to Krishna, I will have the ability to appreciate what is available. Naturally, I will appreciate every devotee. I'll give you an example. Do you think when we were dancing in the Christian, I would have chanted longer if we were not enthusiastic? Do you think I would have continued for some time? No. It is your enthusiasm. So are you not important for me? So you're important. So I should value you. Do you think I will sit here and speak if all of you are not sitting here? I will not. Therefore, you are very important for me to do my service. You are very, very important. You are part of my success in Christian consciousness. But if we are not appreciating what Krishna has given, we will not have this gratefulness to appreciate Krishna. If you're not grateful to Krishna, we don't appreciate what Krishna is doing. Then envy comes in, right? You will do arti alone and have kirtan alone. You do the arti. See Guru Charana. And then you play Mridanga also, you play Karatlas also. One person will do like that. Anyone here can do that? Therefore, we should do what? To value all the devotees around us. Because of you, I am here. Does it make sense? It's because of you that I'm here. This is how we should think. This is a vision we should have. We should have this vision to appreciate what Krishna has given. Envy will not be there. Envy is there because there's no appreciation, no gratitude. Make sense? Okay. Yes, ma'am. That is our fault. We should not engage a devotee in any service without training. Without training, we should train someone first before we engage a person for service. That is a process. If we don't do that, any offense they make, we are responsible for it because it's not trained. It's our duty to do that. That those who are trained will engage in specific duties so that we can do it perfectly for the satisfaction of everyone. I remember 2004, His Holiness Radhara Maharaj, the devotees of Parikrama in Vrindavan, and we're going to feed the 7,000 Brajabas, including the Mahantas who were there. The Mahantas, they came first. So we went for training how to serve prasada before we engaged. And they told us, those Vrindavan Mahantas, if you serve the prasadam wrongly, they will leave their prasadam and go away. You call them, they will not come back. So we're very, very careful, very attentive. First, we have to go for training, how to serve prasadam. If you serve prasadam with the back, they will not eat it. That is inauspicious. They will leave their plate and just go away. So it's useless people. Harikrishna people have no culture. So Maharaj has to take us. We serve him prasadam. We went first. Have to serve prasadam this way. Just like us, we do the same thing with Tulsi. But what in Tulsi this way? It's inauspicious. It is this way. So all this training are then Vaishnava tickets. You have to learn. You have to learn them first. Then we can be engaged in doing something and we can do it properly. So there's a need for Vaishnava ticket in training. You can educate that. Last year we did a seminar on the four regulative principles. It's a principle that we're hearing since we joined the movement. The first time we did a seminar for devotees, they were surprised. So some honest devotees, they say, after so many years in this moment, it is now we are learning the four basic things which we're supposed to do. It is now we are learning, we are trying to understand it. No, let's say, what does it mean? It's not just like that. So the same thing with all our activities we do. Many times I ask a devotee, why do you ring bell when you do arti? Why do you ring bell? Why do you ring bell when you offer arti? Sound element. Okay, yes.
The bell above their melody and always rings, always sound with
So what do we do that for? You cannot do it all the time. What do you do that for the deities? So for what? What purpose? Yes, thank you.
The bell is like Radharani's angelic sound, so we rang it so that Krishna's attention is there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Sound nice? Yes, ma'am. Garud? Or you recite the mantra. Okay, very good. But then where do we also recite? We have mula mantras and mantras for the deities. You got already chanting, then why would we do again? Yeah? You see? It's something we do every day. Right? And we're going to do this for our life. That is just one thing. What of Gilam? What of Gilam? What's the reason for Gilam? It's something we are going to do for life as a devotee, is it not? So what do we offer Gilam? What is it? What does it signify? What does it stand for? Hmm? Fire element. 5 senses. Where did you get that from? Thank you. Thank you. It is very important for us to know everything we're doing. Otherwise, we're doing idol worship, not deity worship. It's important. Before Lord Machanda's deity was installed, India was putting on the paper idol, Ramchanda's idol. I feel pain to hear that. It's on the net. Ramchanda's idol going to be installed. Said they were showing the yantra going to put before the idol of Ramchanda. We are installing the yantra. It's very common. Idol is different from deity. But that is the name we give it, idol. Because you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. And the pundit, they are going to chant so many mantras, they don't understand what they're doing. This ISKCON is different because we have meaning to everything that we do. When they have ritual, they don't understand what they're doing. It's only ritual as they do. The meaning they don't understand. Yes, everything we're doing has meaning. All of them has meaning. All meaningful. And not just the bell is not just the sound. If you how do you enter someone's house? Knock on the door. We are calling Christians' attention to receive our offerings. Do you understand? We are calling Christians' attention. Who is there? I'm here to worship. So we ring the bell. Yes, Garut is there. When the Garut is there, his wing is severe. That's okay. It is there. But not all the bell has Garut down there. Some bells doesn't have Garut. The sound, yes, is there. And also, there is a bell before you enter inside the temple to do it. What is it for? The bell. What is it? You ring the bell before you enter the temple. Right? What is it for? And people ring it when there's a class. They ring it when they're actually going. They ring it when they're ring it when they're going outside. It's inauspicious if you ring the bell while you're going outside. It's inauspicious. So all this thing needs explanation. Our time is gone now. I have to go and take care of my deities. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.